Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Son Heung-min.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Van Basten! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great ball and the shot! Oh, taken with style! AC Milan are all square. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Son Heung-min could try cutting inside here. In with a header! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Italy have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Pedri. Tonali. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Well timed, excellent interception. Now Tonali. Schneider. Italy are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, they've got it again. He could be in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Carvajal. Mbappe. Now Tonali. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. That is good strength. Pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Costa Cur. And time is up. Italy played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pedri. Guardiola. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. Pedri.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gnabry.
That's good play from him.
Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. And he goes cross-field. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been cut out, well played. Italy yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Drogba. Cruyff. Belletti. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Buffon claims it. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away! There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for the pieces! That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in. It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Fenerbahce have reclaimed it. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Gnabry. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Played back in. Gnabry. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's had a shot! And again! And he's straight offside. Showing great feet there. Foot in. That's a good ball out wide. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And he's heaved it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe! Oh, and the shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Italy grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. You can never be short of runners in this.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 25.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
14, Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, Roberto Carlos. Il numero 3, il numero 13, Fernando Torres.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder.
Oh, what a mistake! And that could set him on his way. And he's had it nicked away. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cruyff! Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Belletti. He could be in here. And he's certainly onside here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tar calmly anticipates, and he's intervened well there. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Un cambio.
Italy have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, super find. Neymar. He'll try from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's a shade optimistic.
Fenerbahce merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Somewhat off target. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's not got that quite right. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good read, needed to be. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Gnabry. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Keeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Floated up and over.
Look, movement creates more options. And
he rises! No, not the best of headers.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time for a change in personnel. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was great hit!
Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Ha segnato all'88esimo minuto.
Italy complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twister.
And Torres!
Ci saranno 5 minuti
Great
di
effort,
recupero.
but no way through. 5 minutes to add. Oh, perfectly measured that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Maradona. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Short changes him with that pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff. And here's Torres. Pirlo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Del Piero. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Torres. Kaka. Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Del Piero. And he was quick to react. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Torres. Kaka. Italy yet to have an attempt on goal. He's through here, and he's certainly onside here. Can he finish? It's there!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kaka. So what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Passing nice and neat. Cruyff! In he goes again! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Kaka.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has been cut short. Quality ball. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo looking to get on the end of this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Del Piero. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
The second half then, just getting going. Pirlo. And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. David Villa.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Played long and they could be in here. Italy come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Trabzonspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Cruyff. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. Played out towards the right wing. And he's intervened well there. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fiddles it through. Now it's Del Piero. He is through. Del Piero! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Trabzonspor take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He won't be happy with that one. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pirlo. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's got a shot away. Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number
Trabzonspor
20,
have their
Eto'o.
second corner now.
Number 14, Del Piero. Number 17.
Defending of the
Messi.
desperate variety.
Number 13, Pirlo. Number 4, Pepe. Coming on the field.
They
number
may end up
6,
with some regret with this
Filippo
tactic,
Inzaghi.
but you have to
Number
admire their
19,
commitment to goals.
Vinicius Junior. Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Now the finish!
Number 3, Xavi.
Mbappe!
Number 9, Rui Costa.
Danger averted for now.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's so close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mohamed Salah. Bastoni makes the interception. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Valverde. Italy are looking to go forward now. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Maradona. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante gets over and intercepts. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Goal! remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Neymar, and he's in. There's the shot! Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the hit! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a nicely measured pass. Just the keeper to beat, and the shot! Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The most accurate pass. Adams spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not...
Pedri! And it's in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And Torres! Messi. Neymar in with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Now it's Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. Fernando Torres. Sommer can pick that up. Now it's Torres. Valverde. Neymar. Maradona. And now the breakaway. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
He
di
cuts out the
recupero.
supply. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. And he's there to retrieve it. Inter Milan have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. The second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Terrific header! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And that could set him on his way. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Inter Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Pedri! Pedri! Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Valverde, and it's Maradona. That looks a cracking ball. Has a go! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Thuram. Messi totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri, nicely weighted ball, and he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. That has not gone well. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Bale. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Italy are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Great defending, strong and determined. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's Cannavaro. And it's Maldini. That's Rijkaard. But it's Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer.
Trabzonspor are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. Bale. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Oh, that's ambitious. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And he shoots! And he's quick to get it clear again. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. That looks a cracking ball.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Picked out brilliantly. Thuram. And they're quick to get it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Has a goal! In for the pieces! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the shot, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. And the volley. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
David Villa. Pedri. He's found the one. Pedri! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar! He's got the shot away! They've done it! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. No way through.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that pass isn't the best. Always onto this. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff hits one! Quality ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987 spettatori.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but there's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And he was quick to react. Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. Messi is fouled. There's a quick free kick. Cafu has it out wide and in space. David Villa. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 11.
Italy choosing to make the first change.
Numero 15. Villa. Numero 14. Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 25. Il numero 3.
And the finish!
Il numero 13. Fernando
Just
Torres.
off target.
Il numero 9.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Neymar. Decent hit! And he hits the net. And they're back in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Trabzonspor take the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe, can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Mbappe couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Guardiola is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Mendes gathers from the goal kick. Just 5 minutes left. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Luis Suarez.
Trabzonspor certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bale. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Italy were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central character. There's the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish.
And Cruyff! Well, now it's another chance. It's in! And That is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kluivert. Well timed, excellent interception. David Villa. He's found a way through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff, he might be in here. Big chance! And more, and more, and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Italy find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. David Villa, and he was quick to react. Belletti. Kluivert. Rafa Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Rafa Silva, and he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Belletti. Neymar. David Villa is in a really good position out wide.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Italy just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Ribery. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is a great ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Messi, can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He could be in here. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Interesting ball. Cruyff, he's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Guardiola. Can he get onto this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Back into the middle. And the shot! Guardiola. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Italy are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And the game has already resumed here. And he's managed to get free. Italy come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that's well spotted. Bastoni, Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Neymar couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rafa Silva. And it's Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Real chance! And one more try! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. And that's off target.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kante gets a foot in here. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ribéry. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that tackle was certainly has a go! He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Italy can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Conte is sporting a guilty look after... And the finish! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4. Il numero 3. Cambio di giocatori.
He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that was never going to make it. Conte. And that's been won straight back. Pedri. Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Now the finish! He scored! And he is just ripping it up. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Italy go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And
David Villa! Rising over the bar.
Italy certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And the keeper's got it again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. It's gone for a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Rafa Silva. Kluivert. He's got to be in here. He's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
Italy are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Il numero 22. Il numero 17.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Played back in. Van der Vaart. Some really good ball movement. Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Cruyff. Big chance. Moss and the shot. Sticks it away. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
There's the hit! It's there! They're back within reach! Speed of thought, efficiency... And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Fernando Torres gets through on his own. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff. That is good alertness. Neymar, Cruyff. And that is out of play. That pass has been well intercepted. Fernando Torres, and here's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Ferran Torres.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it through? Neymar. Goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Torres concedes a free kick for that. Ribery. That's gone for a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams. Heads it! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Conte. Oh, well played. And here's Kante. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ferran Torres.
Oh, how that cross missed every...
Williams! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Williams just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Ribery. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. He's through here. Tries a shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. He's in here! Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Pedri. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And this could be the final action of the first half. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Fenerbahce get the ball rolling in the second half.
El dorsal 15.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nice interception, well timed. Mignon clears. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa, and he's away. Shot a goal! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, nice interception. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Backward it goes. Maradona. Guardiola. And it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. But he's only too happy to take that back. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well played. Now that's well seen too. Messi has it out wide and in space. It's a goal kick. Neymar. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Can he finish? Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's had it taken off him. Almost half an hour in now. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa tries a shot! In he goes again! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Martinez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's going to be disappointed with that. Martinez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tar gets over and intercepts, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That looks a good ball through. Adams gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. And he's picked out the run. Real chance here. Has a goal! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your player.
And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Maradona. Bellingham. David Villa. Hits one! It's a sharp pass. He's got a side of goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's definitely not his best. And here's Bellingham. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Pedri.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona have it back and can go again.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. And Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 15.
Cleared away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 13, Fernando Torres.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 4.
Barcelona with 2 up and into a position of real strength. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
David Villa, Neymar, he's got two! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that's been won straight back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Cruyff. Beckham. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cruyff, he's found a way through. Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's through, now is he in? Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
David Villa. Pass somewhat off target. Conte looking for the run. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And claimed it back swiftly.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's had a shot! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And with that, he's had a hit! And again! they've scored! And what a climax we have here! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in.
He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's good running with the ball. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. David Villa! Cannavaro clears.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. But it's Owen. Owen proves just a little bit too strong. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And through to the goalkeeper. He could be in here. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found a way past. Totti. Keeper's ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And he's in on goal. He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's Owen, and he's onside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Owen. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. David Villa.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No, again there's no way through. David Villa. Totti. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! He's got away with one there. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's managed to get rid. David Villa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
David Villa. Roberto Baggio. Oh, it's Van Basten. Now there's this time, surely!
There will be 1 minute added
Same
time.
again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's away! And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Basten. Shifted upfield. Time and again they are repelled. Leicester calmly anticipates. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, that was vital. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's
70,987.
Owen, and he's away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, important interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Heads it! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Cruyff. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, no joy this time. That's a little off target. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice sequence of passes this. Now, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Great ball, and he's hits one! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's through here. And that's been won straight back. Owen! That was mighty close. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Puyol gathers from the goal kick. Oh, that's well spotted. Torres. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that could set him on his way. Big chance, must be! And the shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, played right into his path. Mateus. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, what has happened here? That's a good ball out wide. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. He's played him through, picked out brilliantly. Bergkamp is flagged offside. Puyol gets over and intercepts. That's a nicely measured pass. It's Maradona! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. That is a little undercooked. Pedri. Nice physical challenge. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Barcelona have their second corner now. Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's a decent clearance. Maradona. Maradona. He's got away. He's got the shot away! Mateus. Mateus! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Shot, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience.
Oh, that is asking. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's
Maradona! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
That looks a good ball through. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Maradona. There's the hit! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Portugal take the lead. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's lost his man here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cruyff, and he's away. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Maradona, well, played right into his path. Owen. Cleared without complication.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24. El dorsal
Thuram
13.
really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 4. El dorsal 15. Villa. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Collar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Romario. Oh, look at the space here. Has a go! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time.
Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Vieira. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He has found the way through. He's had a hit! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Schneider. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Five minutes to add. Cafu makes the interception. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He can run onto that. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment...
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona did lead, Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even